I have a unique project for, well, this channel, for myself, for all of us. Now, typically, you guys know this channel as an EV centered channel, but I needed a place to also document what I'm going to be doing to this vehicle. What vehicle, you may ask? This is a 1982 Washington State Forestry truck. I actually got it from my neighbor, who got it from a guy who got it at a government auction. But for some of y'all who have been around here and who have actually been to my other channel, Dom's Backyard, you guys know that I used to own this truck for a few years. Now, I gave it to my barber because he needed a truck that had a dump bed to go run some things to the dump, which this has. Kind of nice, right? He moved houses and he just needed to give it back to me because it just wasn't going to fit at his new house. And this truck was always the truck that kind of just like got away from me. I would have loved to restore it. During the time I was also redesigning my garden and putting in a fence and everything, and it just wasn't working for me to keep this extra vehicle because remember, I had my grandma's Saturn Ion and we just could not get rid of that thing. That being said, let's see if we can actually save this thing. While it is cool and all, it has its issues. Like right now, I know I need a new battery and a new starter, which I'm actually going to go get today. Another issue with it is the amount of rust that is on it. Now, another thing too I tried to go and do was replace this windshield, but the local glass shop was all like, hey, we're not going to work with that. You're going to have to bring it to a body shop to get them to replace it. So I need to really honestly figure out if this is even able to be saved, because look at this rust hole right here. So we're gonna have to cut that entire part out. But I mean, rust is all the way through here too. The door's fine per se. I need another door card or whatnot, but the rest of it, some of it could just be surface rust, right? But it is a nice little, it's automatic, you know. We have four-wheel drive with lockers and everything. I think it does have locking diffs. She runs. She definitely does run when she has power. But in here, there's not much leaking, which is nice. I know I was dealing with some moisture. Oh, puppy tax. Maple. Hi. Hi. Say hi to the camera. And then there's Sadie over there. Look at you. We're gonna be doing things. I need to pick this up and put this away. But actually, let's go take a look at this frame rust. Now, I'm not sure if it's just on the surface, but we are going to need to rectify it. I don't know if I need to go to a sandblaster or whatnot, but that is going to be bad, especially if it's structural. Now, these leaf springs have seen a way better day, and I'm going to have some fun taking those off. My God, I might have to take a torch to it. Now, underneath, you can tell that the diff is, she's leaking, and that's not necessarily good. But one nice thing about these older trucks, in comparison to something new like this, they're fairly simple and straightforward to work with. This is a gasser. It is not a diesel. If it was a diesel, I would definitely be like, hey, I'm going to throw a shitload of money towards this thing. But yeah, let's just get her up and running. It did run here, but now the battery's dead, so I know the starter's bad. Let's actually look at the engine bay. This is so satisfying. So satisfying. The bed has also seen some better days. But again, I use this as, you know, getting dirt and stuff. As you can tell, I need to go dump this. But another, this thing is definitely heavy duty, but it's on a spring and not like, all right. So I'm missing my air filter on top of the carburetor right there. that shouldn't be too hard to fix. Let's look down here. You know, still got some rusty issues. The battery here, it's not really corroded, it's just no charge to it. So I'm gonna have to I'm gonna just blow out a lot of this stuff. How does this, you know, the radiator doesn't actually look that bad. I feel that I can actually, the starter might actually be good. I'm looking at it and it looks kind of new, and I think maybe the battery is just dead from it sitting for so long. So we're just gonna pull this battery, go to AutoZone real quick, and then go get us a new battery. Now we do seem to have some corrosion down here, and I'm not really too sure the cause of that. But another big thing is just getting this cleaned out and cleaned up. And I mean, it shouldn't be that difficult to do. As for the tires, so we do have some rust down here, right? But I found some fenders online, relatively cheap. Should be able to just bolt right back up. And then maybe in the future, find a new bed. But then I gotta realize how much I actually want to get into this, because right now it's a good farm truck, right? It's a good running around town. We got the lockers, manual lockers right there. Headlights work. There is some damage right here, so I can replace this, but whenever I'm replacing the fender, I could probably replace this headlight housing, and then this should be all nice and neat. I might actually black that out. We'll see. I'm not too sure. The bumper I could probably do something different with. Chrome is peeling off, but yeah, so let's just go get a battery real quick and to see if I could just get this thing started up. I don't have a jumper right now. Actually, let's look down here. Yeah, we just got a lot of rust, including these leaf springs up here. Now, if I can get this little bitty up and running and going, it'll be useful, very useful, especially with all the projects I still have around the house. I want to do the stupidest thing in the world. One, make sure all the rust is actually good. But two, how you guys may hate me for this right now, especially old Dodge heads and everything like that. What if I EV converted it? There's a place down in Arizona who does EV conversions for these things, but I feel like it would almost be fitting to go from a Washington State Forestry truck to an EV forestry truck. Because we're going to paint it, if I do restore it, and actually replace the symbol. We'll just take that little down there for official use only to unofficial use only. She's solid, but let's fix her. Alright, just got the battery from AutoZone, puppy tax. So they tested it, they're like, holy crap, that thing was dead. I'm like, I know, man, I know. So here's a funny thing. Right here, I think she's rolling backwards, which is really weird because it's in park. Oh, I just realized I have open countries right here, AT2s. These are the AT3s. That's a difference. I mean, they're still good tires. Well, yeah, so let's just go ahead and put this in. All right. Nothing like a fresh battery. What I need to do is honestly get new tie downs, because right now bungee cords, and I know that's not safe, but it will make do for right now. Just don't remember how I had this bungee before. Actually, I think I can. Dude, I better watch myself and not get scratch back here. Yeah. Pretty gnarly test. Okay, here we go. All the way to the fender. Pretty snug. Alright. Get that connected. We'll get the positive back in, but I mean, the positive had an little extra piece. So, we'll just get that reattached. And then, there we go. We'll go ahead and get this tightened for the most part. And my only one that I have right here is for my socket right now, because I can't find my regular. We'll tighten that up in a second. Alright, let's go ahead and get her started. We might have to pump it a few times. Oh, wrong hole. Oh, there we go. We can turn. That should be off. What the fuck? I mean, just... Alright, so she has power. The gauges might actually be accurate, and she might actually really be out of gas. Ugh, I gotta go get gas now. Might be smart to actually blow her out before we start her. But I still need to go get gas. Oh god. Let's put you guys back here. It's been a while since I had to use one of these, so let's go get some gas. Before we actually start her up, like you see with the blower, I kind of want to clean it out just a little bit more, just because, you know, some of that junk will possibly, I don't know, maybe catch fire, but I don't want to have that happen. So I'm a little bit vertically challenged. I'm only 5'5". These legs are tiny, so I got the step ladder. Oh no, step bro. Okay, yeah, but look at all the stuff that's in here. We definitely don't want to get into there, and for whatever reason I'm leaking some, it looks like coolant, so that's something that's going to need to be addressed. Alright, that's a little bit better. I need to still get an air compressor back here because it's just not coming up with the without like an attachment for the vacuum. So with that leaking, actually, it's kind of funny. I found some other things with this vehicle. I think one of my vacuum lines has a screwdriver in it. I've seen that before. But look at one of my spark plugs. It's leaking. Never seen that before. So if this block is good, if everything is in here is good, we can refurbish it. If not, I know I can just go either one, to a junkyard, or two, Dodge has crate engines that I could just throw in here. So we are going to, where did I see a branch? We're going to, I wonder if anyone who had this before just had the hood open the entire time. Like, why is this all in here? It's not even like Nest. Alright, let's get her started up. It is kind of interesting stopping at a, what do you call that? At a gas station for the Rivian. What are you eating? Hey, show me what you're chewing on. Maple? Is that a bone? Okay, good. But yeah. So, one thing about the dump bed, it relocated the gas, so it's kind of hard to actually get it in there. All right, let's try this again. Alright, we got her started. I had to wait a couple times, I had to pump it a few times. I just wanted to see. She is pretty low on gas. So I'm gonna make it to the gas station right down the road from here. And yeah. The thing I noticed is that the bed is still kind of up. Since we have power now, I should be able to bring it down. And that yeah, so something might be underneath there stopping it from coming all the way down, because as we look right now, it is almost in the up position. Yeah, I don't know. Well, not up position. Canted just a little bit. Let's go get some gas. Oh, she's running, boys. She's running. See, I have hope for this thing. I think we can make it right. Might need to work on those brakes a little bit. Maybe I'm just so used to my EV just being able to stop easily. Well, this is something I don't miss. $46 for $10 of gas. Wow. All right. I am at one of the more expensive places around town. That's okay. I just needed to get here for gas. So, I mean, since I'm out here, I am kind of riding dirty. But let's go get that stock tank that I need. That sounded weird. Does the horn work? No. I don't know if you guys see this, but this window right here is old school air conditioning. Well, we made it to Wilco, so that's good. The engine, it ran. You know, she's a little, she works. This window's dead. Turn signal, I think I need to do something because it just doesn't go. So I'm wondering if it's something inside of here. The heater works. I forgot to turn it off. I mean, it's off, but it's still blowing heat. Besides that, you know, we might be in business. Stock tank acquired. Let's get her home. Well, I got her to work. Now let's go through and make a checklist of different things that I need to check out in order to get her back up and fully operational. The biggest thing is I'm going to go bring it to a shop and have them check out the rust and how bad it is. I mean, we need to just get it on a lift, so, because I don't want to dump a bunch of money into her if her frame's just done. I mean, I could probably find a frame for cheap, but like, oh, what are you doing? How are you like this? Why are you like, do I have to, what's going on? Yeah. So yeah, I guess besides Rivian content, we're gonna have Bertha content too. It's best of both worlds, right? I still want an EV converter. And to complete the front of this garden, there we go. I want to actually, like, you know, it'd be something kind of cool to do in here. A water feature. Like, have a water fountain come out here. Say, like, we hook it up to that thing. And, I don't know, does something, right? But then still fill it with dirt so that I can plant things too. So yeah, we're gonna have to get the drill out here, get some holes into it, and fill it up.